So if you are running ads to grow your business, I probably don't have to tell you that this AI stuff is getting wild at this point. So in this video, I'm going to show you 2 tools that we are using to just crank out awesome video ad scripts. I'm going to show you how to do it in like less than 10 minutes. So in the next 10 minutes, if you follow along with me, you could be cranking out some really great video ads for your business. I probably don't have to tell you, like, your ads are the lifeblood of your ad campaigns, and we need to consistently get them into your account. Problem is, they just take a lot of work. But with AI, it's I mean, there's no other way to say it. It's just getting much easier to have a good creative process. So that's what I'm going to show you in this video right here. Really quick, if you don't know me already, my name is Brice. I have been working online for nearly the last 10 years, mostly helping people attract new clients using ads, and especially people who sell digital products, courses, coaching, high-ticket offers, services, stuff like that online. And so I spent a lot of money on ads, and I'm going to show you these 2 tools that I am absolutely loving right now. So let's check this out. This first tool that I'm loving is called Poppy AI. And this tool is just awesome. The reason I love it is because what it gives us is a few things. One, it gives us this nice like visual builder. So we can actually just like add a lot of things into this AI board that we're using. Like we've built this one here for scripting. And any of these lines that I connect to this little box now become information that this AI tool can use. And then as we're conversing with it and we're talking with it in the chat, we actually have like different models we can use. So the way to think about this is like, this is pulling from an API to either Claude, which I find is really great for writing right now, or ChatGPT 4, which is really great for like research, breaking down videos, transcripts, learning from videos, all that stuff. And so what I could do is just like, copy and paste a YouTube video in here. And I could say like, hey, I want to break down this YouTube video. And you'll see where I'm getting this when we start talking about ads. But I could just connect this and say like, hey, can you break down this YouTube video and give me the framework for how they run ads? And what was this video called? Advanced Facebook Ads Guide. So what you can see really quickly is we just got this framework from this video. Now, what's amazing is if I put this video right here and I connect this box, now this is learning from those videos on how we want to do ads. So here's a little Hermosi video. Here's another great one from Nick. So these are all now connected and we can learn from those. Now, how does this come into play when we're doing video ads? Well, there's this other tool that I love called Foreplay. And so if you think about Foreplay, this is like a virtual swipe file where what I can do is I can come in here and I can search for any brand. So I could come in here and say like, I want to look at business because we run a lot of business related offers. And I could say like, okay, cool. Let's find a good advertiser here. Russell Brunson. Russell Brunson does great ads. And I could filter by what's running, and I could filter by what's been running the longest. So little trick about advertising, people don't spend a lot of money on ads that are not converting. So if this ad has been running for 131 days, it's probably safe to assume that this is a good ad. So what I could do is I could just save this to my swipe file. And now they could take this ad offline. This is all saved. What I've got in here is the actual ad, the copy, the landing page they were running it to. I can get an AI analysis of how this was, like what's in the script. And I can also just grab the transcript straight out of here. Also really cool, I can download this video. So I can come in here and I can just download the video that's on this, which is going to be really valuable once we get into working with Poppy. Because what we're going to do with Poppy over here is we are going to create a new conversation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a video ad from over here. So this is from content creators. These guys make amazing ads. Like if you want to study people who just crush it at making great ads for info products, these guys are the bomb. And then I'm going to use this prompt that I have right over here saved. And what this is going to say is basically, I'm giving it a task. I'm saying, hey, I want you to do is break down this video. Make this full screen so it's easy to see. What was that video called though? I need to know what that was. Go viral on YouTube. So I'm going to make this full screen. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to say, go viral on YouTube, because that was the name of the ad. So now it knows what we're talking about. Can you break down this video, go viral on YouTube, frame for frame and word for word script using the same format as this example? And then I give it the example output and it's how it's breaking it down. So I'm just going to hit enter. It's going to think for a while. And then now what we're getting is an actual frame for frame and word for word breakdown of this video. So hopefully you can see how quickly this is becoming very powerful. We used to have to do this manually. We could always see what other people were running, but we had to go through and get a transcript of the video and then actually break down frame for frame how this worked. Now, some of these are a little bit basic, so I would even maybe just come in here and say, like, can you break down specifically what's in each frame for frame, for someone who wanted to remake this exact video? You can see my typing is terrible, but it's always going to figure out what I want. Awesome. So if I was finding ads that I love, what I would do there is I would actually just, I'd save it in my swipe file here, so I have it in my foreplay ads. And you can see I've got a board over here that's just my info. And whenever I see people who are running great ads, I just go save all their ads and throw them in here. Iman was just running a campaign, so I grabbed a bunch of his because I thought he had some good scripts. I also will just break down these videos that I really like over here in Notion. So I have like something for, what are all the scripts and exactly how these are set up and all this stuff. Really valuable. But going back to our Poppy, because now what we can do, one thing that I have done with this Poppy board is I have trained it on my brand and my offers. And so if you don't know how to really train AI to know like your voice, your brand, your offers, your stories, all of that stuff, check out the link in the description below because I've got a little training on that and I can show you how to do that. But like, because I have trained this AI on all my stuff, I could come in here and say, can you rewrite that video script for my, well, let's say Brice Gump, so it knows exactly what I'm doing. Brice Gumps. Convert lead offer. Stick very closely to, can't type the script because it's a winning ad and we want to model it very. Also give me the frame breakdown exactly how to shoot this video ad. So let's pull this up full screen. Just make it easier for you to see. And this is that video script. Now, of course, if this was for me, I would go through, I'd definitely work on this hook. And then I would also ask it for like a shot list breakdown so that it has that shot list. And go through and kind of rework this. Also too, like I find Claude does really great scripts. So what I could do is get that frame for frame breakdown and then I could just create a new conversation with Claude and I could copy and paste that script and I could say, hey, here's the frame for frame breakdown. Can you rewrite that? I think Claude does much better writing than ChatGPT usually. But hopefully you can see how powerful this is very, very quickly. So also too, what I love, like again, with Foreplay, because we can just download ads, what I can do over here is actually just grab an ad, drag it over here, drop it in, and you can see it's quickly uploading. So here's like a Sabri Supri ad. This guy also just makes great ads. So again, I could do this exact same thing where, this is just kind of my storage bank over here. Grab this exact same ad. I could connect this. And now I could say, hey, great. Could you break this ad down frame for frame, word for word, and then help me rewrite this for my brand? Because it knows my offers and it knows my brand and all that stuff, it's going to be able to do it. It does it very quickly. Again, just one more super powerful use case about this. And let's say I find a YouTube video and that YouTube video is talking about like a great way to do a video ad or a great way to do a VSL, something like that. And I can just come over here. This is one that I saw from Alex Becker the other day. I'm just going to grab this. I can just copy and paste this in here. And you can see it's just going to transcribe that video. And then I can connect this. And I could just come in here and say, hey, can you take this video ad script from this gross ad script that makes me however much money it makes Alex per day? And can you write me for my offer that I'm teaching it over here in my little products and offers guide and for my brand? And, I'll pause and do that real quick and let's see what it comes up with. Okay. So really quickly, I just asked it to look at that video ad script from YouTube and then just rewrite that for my offer, but in this format. And you can see it came up with something, again, Would I run it exactly like this? No, I would definitely put some work into this, but hopefully you can see like going back and forth. Now what we're able to do is we're able to use Foreplay to find ads that are running really well. It will literally tell us how many days it was running. And we are able to get those videos. We're able to upload those to AI. And then we're able to train AI on our offers, on our brand, on our tone of voice, how we do things, and then bounce between different models. Because also another thing that we see a lot with AI is like right now, Claude is great at writing. 6 months from now, we don't know if ChatGPT is going to come up with some updates and it's going to be doing better or what it is. But we can bounce between these different models. We can break down winning stuff that works, and then we can go out and we can make ads for our offers doing this. So that's it. Hopefully here in like 10 minutes, I have just showed you how you can use these two tools. So Poppy AI to actually create the scripts and all that stuff, and then Foreplay.co to actually go out and find these winning ads and see how long they've been running and see if they're still running, and then break these down and rewrite them for your offer. And so the problem where most people have, where like getting good video creatives is hard, is just it's getting easier and easier to go out, see what's working, and then have AI help you rewrite these. I do think the big thing that you need to have here is like, one, you need to have a good eye for what are the ads that are going to work for your brand and your market. And then you need to be able to train AI to know your avatars, like who are you speaking to, your offers, your brand, your product, all of that stuff. Because if you don't know how to train AI to actually know who you are, what's your voice, what are your products, and exactly who you're speaking to and their pain points and their issues, you're going to always kind of get generic stuff back. So again, if you want some help on how to do that, just check out the links down in the descriptions below. Other than that, hopefully this was a really quick video to just show you what is possible today, in today's day and age, with a lot of these AI tools. Hopefully that opens up your mind, and you can just grab these tools down in the description and then get started doing this. So that is all I've got for this one. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, YouTube stuff, because that definitely helps me make more videos like this. I've also got some recommendations that'll probably pop up somewhere on my screen, maybe on my face right now, for a next video you could check out. Other than that, I hope you have a great day and catch you in another video soon.